It obviously helps if you follow only trustworthy sources of information. Media like BBC or CNN might make the occasional mistake, but when they do it, they have to correct the mistake, they have to apologize for it. There are some rules how media behave when they make a mistake. I used to be a journalist, I made some mistakes myself. We issued an apology, I was fined, so some of my wages went into the bin because I made a mistake. Whereas the disinformation outlets, the mistake is their goal, their intent to lie. So even though the Western outlets or democratic outlets might make some mistakes, they are still significantly more trustworthy than the disinformation-oriented pseudo-media or the alternative media that are the only alternative to the lying mainstream media. But in fact, they are just parroting Russian and Chinese disinformation campaigns. On the other hand, I'm not a very big fan of this line that ordinary citizens can defeat Russian propaganda or Russian disinformation on their own. It is a little bit like asking them, that they should counter the carpet bombing on their own, or nuclear attacks on their own. No, we are not asking citizens to do that. We are not asking them to stop missiles and to stop tanks. And what Russia has in the information space, that is an equivalent of these weapons. They are state-sponsored weapons which a civilian can't tackle on his own. So what we really should demand from our authorities is to decrease the influx of Russian disinformation by various limitation or punitive measures, more sanctions against the organizations. But I think the bottom line is we really should be doing much more to decrease the influx of Russian disinformation in order to make it simpler for the citizens to counter the disinformation campaigns.